Silverton Audio presents the unabridged recording of The Warrior, written by J.J. Anders, narrated by Marnye Young. Chapter 1. The Queen's Orders. The cloaked figure moved slowly into the darkness, taking only what was needed with him out of the vast castle when the night was fullest and all who lived there slept peacefully. He moved quickly from one shadow to the next. If he was spotted tonight, he hoped his dark cloak would mask his identity. If that didn't work, his magic would help him out. Tonight, while the moons moved slowly overhead in the star-littered sky, and the smell of rain still lingered in the air, he would call upon magic in hopes he would obtain the answers he had been searching for. Taking the small, well-beaten path that twisted beyond the docks, he moved into the thick forest beyond. Shadows caused by the moon's light crept through the trees and cast wild patterns on the soft pine needles that lay about the ground. He slowed only when his footing became questionable. His tired eyes were not what they had once been, but the light from two of the moons that watched over Genoa, Lazarus, and Blinsky lit the pathway, showing him that the trail divided ahead. One path moved along the large lake, whose lapping waters reflected the stars and moons. The other, less traveled trail tracked up into the small hills that surrounded the land he had lived in for the past several seasons. Rocks and tough grass grew along the passage, leaving any traveler who would walk there concerned for their steps, even in the daylight. Without hesitation, he took the lower pathway, and after several paces stopped to glance around to confirm that he was indeed alone. It would not do to have any witnesses who may report to the wrong people. His long white beard, which hung out the front of his cloak, swayed gently in the night's breeze. Both his beard and hair, now pure white with age, was long. Once they had been blonde with hints of the sun and had a slight curl. Now his hair was tied back with a soft leather strap, but strands close to his face fell loose. His beard hung free, splattered here and there with rice and dry bread from his evening meal. He was grateful the weather was still warm during the nights. The harvest season was not yet upon them, but his old bones felt the cold season coming. The smell of crisp leaves reminded him.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?